Oh yeah, my cool cats and kittens. I always wanted to say that on stream. Wow. That was fun. That was really fun. Folks, welcome in. Lounge Lizards, one and all, young and old, brand new, everything else in between. I am, of course, EB. This is the final episode of Season 3, Storytime. Welcome in. Actually, we worked on that part for days. Stellar. Thank you for taking my notes on the last time. That was great. Great job. Speaking of whom I'm talking to, Jim Lauer on the drums. Give him a little fun something. Give him a blah, 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 blah. Show me, still remember how to play drums. Like, blah, blah, blah. Yay, Jim Lauer! There he is, folks. Brilliant. Welcome to your very first story time, my friend. He's like going, did I walk into the right castle? Is this the right castle? There was a castle on the left, a castle on the right. You were meant the castle on the right.
Oh, well, I'm there.
Boom, nailed it. So great to have you with us, brother. Delightful. Yeah, there you go. You should probably talk in that. Yes. One of the things we often forget is we're talking in a living room, and it feels like we're talking, but there's also all those people way over in the interwebs out there that we're also waving. Hi, interwebs. How you doing? Brandon Day on upright. He's a stalwart of the Casey recipe. Buddy, how are you?
I am really good, Evie. Thanks for asking. How are you?
Dude, I am so great now that we've started, and nothing has blown up.
Nothing's going to stop us, man.
No, nothing's going to stop us now. That's right. I feel an 80s song coming on. Don't stop me now.
Save it. Save it.
Cool.
Save it. Don't stop it. Just save it.
That's right. I feel you. Friends, it's so great to have you with us tonight. I'm so enthused. First off, I want to say, we got to take care of all the shout-outs. We've got some crazy stuff going on already in stream. Kind of awesome. Welcome in. If you're part of the Twitch cosmos, great to see you, friends. Welcome in. If you're a part of the YouTube universe, great to have you as well. Yes, we are streaming live concurrently. That's what we do around here. We don't mess around. One platform? No. Dos platformos. That's how they say it in Eastern Iowa. I've got several things to cover. Before we jump into the next stuff, guys, I just want to say, first off, really, really welcome. Welcome to all of our lounge listeners. Welcome in, especially to those of you who may be here who are huge Jim Lauer fans, because really that's half the internet. So, yes, he is here. He's truly here. He's here. He's arrived. Also, we happen to have some amazing, amazing music coming for you for our headline act, the one who's closing out Season 3. Dude, if you're going to get a closer, I think we did pretty good.
Definitely, I don't do sports analogies often, but definitely batting cleanup. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I'd try it.
Yeah. And the person of whom we're speaking is highly amused by this, which means we're crushing it right now. Nailed it, buddy. Nailed it. Woo! Chris Matthews is closing out Season 3, final episode 6 of Storytime. Yes, now is the... There it is! Woo! Such pros. They're professionals, folks. Really, guys, it's an absolute delight for Chris Matthews. She is 2024 International Folk Music Artist of the Year. Like, no joke, like MBD, like, you know, humble brag, just kind of slaying it with an amazing album, Reclamation, which we're playing several features on. But we're not stopping there. We're playing tunes that aren't even released tonight that are Chris Matthews tunes. Kind of crazy. I cannot. So enthused. Same person who just won this most recent award for Song of the Year with Sleeves Up. She's like, you know what? I'll let somebody else win the album this year, I guess. I'll just do just one song. How about that? You know what? Enough love to go around, right? She's a giver, folks. And I got to tell you, this album and the tunes to play it with these guys and making it come to life and hearing Chris sing it like right there in my living room, which is EB Castle, is really a dream come true.
You got some cool dreams, man.
Right? Yeah, right? And then when I say I'm living the dream, it's not like, oh, great, you bought your Winnebago, right? And are like, going once in a while to like, I don't know, Denver.
Winnebago land?
Yeah, Winnebago land. No, you get to build your own castle and back up Chris frickin' Matthews, man. I know, crazy. All that being said, friends, welcome in. So if you are a guest here hanging out for the first time, checking out, watching for Chris Matthews, and you've never been here before, we got your back. In fact, let me zoom in. Let me show you how much we got your back. There it is. There, right there. Boom. We want you to know that we are so happy to have you. And we are here to chat with you. Let us know if there's any questions that you might have. Let us know if there's any way that we can provide assistance to you while you're hanging out with us. We have several someones we call the EB mods. Those are our moderators that are hanging out in chat, and they are here to help. They are super cool folks. This is not their first rodeo. They have helped out, and they are willing to help you. So if you have any question, just throw it in your chat, whether you're part of the Twitch cosmos or the YouTube universe. You just let them know. Especially, I have already instructed Ladyberry, who is our in-person mod tonight, to make sure and tell you as many dad jokes as humanly possible, because our other EB mod songer really, really loves dad jokes. She loves them, so please share all of them that you can with her. She'll really, really appreciate it. I can't even keep a straight face. All right, so the point being, have a great time, folks. Have a great time hanging out. I'm checking in chat here. I'm watching to make sure that if anything comes our way, like right now, we're going to let you know. I'm just going to skim right through. First off with our Twitch here. Welcome in to Sangra. Hey, Sangra. Hope you didn't hear about the dad joke part. Welcome into Paracoda, Ladyberry. Those are 3 of our EB mods right there, guys. They got your back. They got 18 Yamaha. Welcome in. Welcome in all you cool cats who are part of the Twitch cosmos. I'm going to flip over now to our YouTube world. Welcome in to FNG Packer. Glad to have you. Thank you for the claps. Welcome in. I think that's what we got for chat for right now. Also, I need... This is what happens. The dad joke are smiting me.
I feel like there's a dad joke hidden inside there, too.
I feel like there is. I feel like I'm
You got one?
It's a missed opportunity.
Oh, man. We're warming up tonight, folks.
Yeah. Don't worry, more will ensue. All that being said, thank you again for being here, folks. We're going to be bringing on Chris real soon, but we've got just one more. If you know that tune, first off, pop quiz. Whoever guesses that last song that we just played or puts it in a chat, whoever can name it in the next 7 seconds, you will potentially win a sour raspberry starburst gifted to you by our EB mod, Ladyberry. How about that?
How about that?
Yeah. Time's up. Nope, no one guessed it right. Oh, too bad. Just kind of slaying it. Need that on a shirt ASAP. Nice. Thank you, Ladyberry. You cracked me up. That was a fan favorite of one of the first songs I used to play a heck ton a lot. Do you know what that's from? KK Cruisin'? Did you know?
I didn't.
Yeah. So we first started streaming. I'm going to open up so we can see everybody again. We first started streaming on Twitch way back in the day when, this weird pandemic thing. Did you guys get a pandemic too?
Yeah, we had one.
Did you have one?
I think everybody got one.
Maybe that's why they call it I get it now.
Pan.
I get it. Pandemic. Yes. Yeah. Not hamdemic. That mixes us up. The point being is that the Twitch platform is initially built on gamers, right? Gamers who stream their games to watch, but musicians jumped onto it, in like troves, like a veritable bevy of blues and rock and folk artists came onto it, and because they had great monetization thing, and they had a really reliable streaming platform. So that's where I ended up landing to start and building this whole thing that we do here at EB Lounge, right? A, because I love games. B, because I love all sorts of crazy nerdy things, as you may have surmised. And C, because it was already a platform that streamers or musicians like us knew how to use. Things like tipping, things like, okay, cool, asking for a request, stuff like that. So it just made really sense for us. I thought I knew some game music, like video game music. I learned in like the first 6 months so much video game music, right? And one of them, which blew my mind, how incredibly jazzy it was. It's just like, who wrote these songs? Animal Crossing. That song, KK Cruising, is from the KK character, a little dog who plays guitar and goes and doesn't actually have like you could put that's KK for you. Right there.
Should have done it that way.
KK actually does look like Millie a little bit now that I think about it.
He just kind of did do it that way.
We missed an opportunity.
Oh my gosh.
The entire thing.
The reprise. We got a reprise at the end. That's our play out music, boys. Cool? No? Okay. All of those being said, thank you again for being here. last thing I want to say before we move on, that was KK Cruisin'. It is both tunes that we're doing tonight for openers pays tribute and homage, sort of a celebration of where we came from and where we're going. We're closing out season 3. We're going to season 4 coming up, right? But we couldn't have gotten here without all the amazing people and all the amazing friends and folks who've supported EB Lounge along the way. And so usually what we do is we do a couple originals at the beginning, right, with the tunes. But I thought today we'd do some fan service, right? So Animal Crossing, huge hit in the first few years. This next one we're going to do is a fan favorite right now. It's throughout the entire time. It's one of the best known ones, and in fact is kind of a theme song of one of our EB mods who is actually here tonight. So getting to play this for someone who is very, very special to us and have that do our own little take on it is pretty cool. But first, John Coltrane before that, and then we go into it. Just in case you're wondering, like, what is this? Actually, we're starting with John Coltrane. So last little bit of business before we continue. Folks, I want you to know everything that you do tonight, every gift that you give in terms of donation. If you go to eblounge.com/hero, it should be posted and pinned, I think, in at least some of our chats. If you could tackle that, pinning that link, eblounge.com/hero, you can be the hero to folks like these guys, to Jim and to Brandon and to Chris later, because 100% of your tips tonight goes to support these artists so they can keep doing what they do, okay? That's what we're here about with EB Lounge. And as you can see, as I zoomed in, see these little shields up there? You'll see them a little bit clearer from a distance. Too many song references. The point being, right now you can see a little bit more clearly these shields. Each one represents a night of story time. Each night made it possible for these artists to come and perform in the first place. They are covering the artist fees. Now, I made a mistake. I need to do an errata from last week. I flipped them in my brain when I announced it. Last time when we had Weary Ramblers, the Iowa band, I was supposed to be Baja, who is also from Iowa, like me, and he was like, yeah, and so I cleared it. I told the Weary Ramblers.
There's too much Iowa stuff going on.
There's so much Iowa.
Too much Iowa.
Like
that was all of Iowa out of Iowa.
Right?
Yeah.
I owe you.
Werska.
Yeah. I don't know. Or at least it's not Ohio, the other state with a lot of vowels. Yeah. We don't talk about Iowa or talk about Ohio. It's kind of like Bruno of the 50 states. Yeah. Anyway, point being. Welcome aboard. My brain. Who gave me a mic? Did you give me a mic?
It's your mic.
It was set up when we got here, man.
Sid? Anyway, point being, Sid's the dragon. I haven't covered that. Chris, I'm so sorry. I forgot. Don't feed the dragon. He's Sid. He's friendly-ish, but don't feed him. Especially after midnight. So, folks, tip these wonderful folks because that allows them to keep doing what they do. Night of Storytime, Baja. We thank you for making that possible. For the Weary Ramblers, there's no definite article. It's just Weary Ramblers. Thank you for bringing Weary Ramblers. And this guy to be able to play. This time, though, the guy who actually already announced was, he gets 2 shout-outs for 1, bringing Chris Matthews and the Casey Recipe back. The EB Lounge of Storytime is none other than Show Tunes! Show Tunes. Thanks for making it happen, brother. Thank you. Thank you to Lounge Listeners, one and all. Paracoda, thank you so much. Thank you to Songer Kuriume for your resubs. And this is what they go like. Just play some Warren Zevon. You'll see what I mean. Woo! Paracoda subscription. Woo! Thank you for your resub. Woo! Songer Kuriume subscription. Woo! Thank you for that resub. That's right. Twofer. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to shut up now and play the next tune. As my good friend, longtime friend, actually, Aaron Burr, told me once, he said, talk less, play more. That's what he said. Then they stole it. Hamilton stole it and ran with it, but jerk. I tell you. Made a whole bunch of money in a famous musical. And I don't know what about that. I'm not bitter. Oh my gosh! And we got one more. I-80. 1, 2, 3, and woo! I-80 subscription. Woo! Thank you for the gift. It's up to 18 Yamaha. All right, now you crazy kittens. All right, let's do this. We've got a tune coming up. We're going to open with Welcome, and then whoever guesses it right first in chat wins a free ride on Sid, the dragon. There it is. That's what you win. Sound good? That sounds like a good deal.
It would be.
All right. Whoever puts it in chat first, whether it is Twitch or YouTube, the race is on. And we are about to play the next song. And then after that, it's Chris Matthews all night for the rest of the night. I mean, we're going to end before midnight, but like, we're going to end. But like, the rest of the stream. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. This is one of my all-time favorite tunes. We are playing 3 of my all-time favorite songs. This, I'll talk about after we play this one, but like this song is really special to me, and you play it so beautifully. Yeah. You got to have the right kind of drummer to do this one, don't you? Who can kind of get their Elvin on.
You always need the right kind of drummer. And you found him.
It's true. Yeah. It's true. Tim Lauer, Brandon Day. Folks, I'm EB. That was John Coltrane's Welcome, followed by crowd favorite, lounge lizard favorite, and theme song for one of our mods, Song Rakura Yume. Baba Yetu. In Swahili for Our Father. Love that song. Oh my gosh. So the first album. So I grew up in eastern Iowa. It's a thriving metropolis, as many would imagine. And shockingly, I couldn't find much on the way of learning how to play jazz at all. Like I grew up with a dad who actually listened to both kinds of music, country and Western, and a mom who has no background in music, and really learned from a local piano teacher, who taught 30 kids and didn't know nothing about jazz and all the kinds of things. But I realized that I wanted to study jazz because it was close to what I started as a kid when I was 3, playing by ear. I'm like, okay, improvisation. So they do that, right, in jazz. So I kind of learned that from band. Like, that's probably the closest thing I could do. So maybe I should figure out how to play jazz. And so my first album that I ever bought, I just walk into what they called record stores back then. Really, right? What is this? What do you guys have? These weird round discs on your shelves. And the first album, I walked into the record store, I was like, wow, I don't know how to pick. And so I walked into the jazz section. Good start, right? Solid. And I'm looking through, and I'm a little because it's gonna be crazy, right? So I found one that's had on the title of it, The Gentle Side. I'm like, that's where I want to start. Be gentle with me. Right? And it was The Gentle Side of John Coltrane, right? And this compilation, for those of you who don't know anything about John Coltrane, he's not really known for his gentleness, right? Like, he's known for some really wild, incredibly complex free jazz, new, as Branford Marsalis once put it, we were talking about Giant Steps, nerd jazz. Just some really new, intricate ways of doing harmonies that had never been done before. Really innovative, inventive, but also very intense musically, right? His stuff, that's what he's known for. But man, this album was incredible. And that was one of my favorite songs back in middle, of high school, sophomore year. It's always been a favorite. And I've never had a chance to play that song until literally tonight. Yeah. It's still one of my favorite albums to date. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song. It had such a gentle side to him that a lot of people aren't aware of. The Johnny Hartman album with him. Did you ever hear that one?
I was thinking that one when you were being gentle. I'm like, that is gentle to the T.
Yeah,
right
My
there.
One and Only Love was on that one from there, as well as Lush Life. He did the Lush Life cover of that, which is most people consider sort of the the definition of that song. The defining version is Hartman with Train. So I started off good. I got real lucky. Thank you. And yeah. So thanks for fulfilling yet another 8-year-old, or I guess 14-year-old wish fulfillment right there. Thanks, guys. That was, of course, Baba Yetu in Swahili, Our Father. Song Rakura Yume, one of our longest-running mods here at the EB Lounge. That's kind of her theme song. It's one of her favorites, so hope you enjoyed that, my friends. And indeed, I'm getting great feedback. I am curious, not decaffinate. Oh, my gosh, y'all are cracking me up. There's so many crazy things going in chat right now. Welcome in, everyone. It's great to have you with us. We have an amazing musician that's about to join us. You guys ready? Ready for this thing? No, really. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Should I bring her on? Give me a reason. Give me any reason. Just even one.
Man,
I'm getting too much EV. I'm getting too much EV all at once. I was not prepared. He was not prepared for all the EV all at once, was he? No. He's like, what are you talking about, man? Friends, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats, mice and squirrels, we've got coming in right now. She's coming in hot. She's buzzing the tower. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Chris Matthews! Welcome, my friend.
Thank you so much.
How the heck are you?
I'm so great.
Having a good time?
I'm having a lovely time.
Fabulous.
I'm just getting to sit there and have you all play beautiful music.
Oh, thanks.
It's delightful.
Well, I tell you what, there are worse things to be doing on a Thursday night. Yeah.
Truly.
Because I did taxes Tuesday, so.
Yeah.
Those are great. Those are awesome. I love those. They're the best. Dude, welcome in.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, yeah.
I appreciate that.
Kansas and the interwebs, thank you, my friend.
It's good to be in Kansas. I don't get to
can.
come to Kansas nearly enough, so this is lovely.
You know, we'll give you all the excuses we can.
Perfect.
What are we playing for the first one?
Well, you said give you one reason, so I guess I oughta.
You know what? Look at her and her segues. I was just talking randomly, and you picked up on that?
I did.
Unbelievable. Wow. You must be a professional.
Did not catch that. Did not catch
Round of applause. That's going to be the best dad joke of the night,
There you
right
go.
there.
Yep.
That was the best dad joke. You
They're
just
best
crushed
when you
it.
Don't try. They're best when you don't try.
That's exactly right. Yes, yes. Lady Barry says so professional. Exactly. Indeed. Before we start, I do want to make sure and check in on chat for us friends before on the YouTube side as well. Sherwag says love them drums.
Oh.
So you must be doing something right because Sherwag approved. It's Sherwag approved drums. Let's see. Just kind of oh wow, just saw my typo. EB actually voices him. Fun fact. Oh my gosh. Why are you ratting me out, Lady Barry? Why are you ratting me out like that? Awoo, indeed. Oh my gosh. Thank you for all the sing-alongs. Thank you for all the howling, the wolf howling. Thank you, everyone. Y'all cracked me up. I think we're good. So you guys ready to rock this thing?
Yeah, let's
Friends,
do it.
thank you again for being here. Apparently someone else heard the awoo.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Millie has joined us.
We
She is awoken from her slumber.
might get a cameo.
We'll see about it.
Let's see what happens. We can't make promises, folks.
Yeah.
I mean, she do what she do, but
That's it.
fingers crossed. Well, with that, we're going to do one song here, folks, with Chris, and then we're going to take a short break. So stick around right after. We'll do a cool video by this really cool person named Chris. Wait, that's you.
It is me.
It is also a Chris Matthews video. It's really good. I love this, and I'll let you set it up right before we play it. But we're going to play this tune, play the video, and then we'll make a quick check-in, and then we'll see you back right after that for an entire set of Chris Matthews doing what she does best. But first, what do we got?
All right, we're going to do a little cover for you. I don't play covers very often, so this is a rare treat. So here we go. We're going to do a little Tracy Chapman, Give Me One Reason.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Give me one reason to stay here. Yes, and I'll turn right back around. I said, give me one reason to stay here. Oh, and I'll turn right back around. Said, I don't want to leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. Baby, I got your number. Oh, and I know that you got mine. Baby, you know that I called you. I called too many times. But you can call me, baby. You can call me anytime. But you got to call me. Give me one reason to stay here. Yes, and I'll turn right back around. stay here. Oh, and I'll turn back around. I said, give me one reason to stay here. Yes, and I'll turn back around. Said I don't wanna leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. Baby, just give me one reason. Oh, give me just one reason why. I said, baby, just give me one reason. Oh, give me just one reason why I should stay. Said I told you that I love you, and there ain't no more to say.
Chris Matthews!
All right.
All right now.
So much fun, my goodness.
That's one of the reasons we do covers when we always like open up, because I know it's kind of the flip side.
Yeah.
You guys are always working with your original material.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
get a chance to mix it up a little bit. Pick
I'm
something,
sure
you know,
the Chris Matthews universe is very grateful because they hardly ever get to see me do a cover, so
Awesome.
they're all pretty stoked about that.
Oh, fantastic, my friend. Folks, Chris Matthews, right here.
Thanks
EB
so much.
Castle, Storytime Tavern, final episode 6 of season 3. We're going to play a video right now. You want to set it up for him?
Yeah, actually, so a little while ago, I had the great honor of getting to record a cover of Peggy Seeger's brilliant song, How I Long for Peace, with Rhiannon Giddens and the Resistance Revival Chorus, which was super, super cool. And yeah, we made a little music video while we were in the studio recording it, and so that's what you're going to get to see tonight.
Awesome. Amazing. Friends, stick around. We're going to go ahead and fire that up, and then we'll be back in just a few minutes right after this. So please just remember, grab a beverage, kick your feet up. It's going to be a great rest of the show. And anything that you send our way, especially that one right there, extra treats.
Extra treats for Millie.
There it is.
Yeah.
I mean, what? Oh, my God. Literally the cameo. That's brilliant. I couldn't frame that better. Really. She's the pro right there.
That's it. That's it.
My gosh.
She knows both of her parents are independent musicians with a wedding to pay for in October. So
Mom,
she's going
you're
to keep
saying
the
you're
cute
not-
like turned up to 100 tonight, just
Right?
on principle.
But
Yeah.
Mom, did somebody say they were going to tip you? Why would they do that, Mom?
You know?
There you go. 100% go see these amazing artists. eblounge.com/hero. We'll see y'all in just a few minutes. Thanks, guys, for being here. Dialed it in.
Yeah, that it was such a serendipitous thing how that came together. I think in 2017, the Library of Congress does this really cool initiative called the Archive Challenge. And it's a chance for contemporary artists to kind of dig through their really obscure collections and bring some of those old songs back into the consciousness of modern day. And one of the songs that I stumbled across back then was Peggy Seeger's How I Long for Peace. So then flash forward to just a couple of years ago, Rhiannon Giddens made this post about a commencement address that she had given, and it was kind of at the height of all of the unrest from so many of the college students after everything unfolded with Gaza and the destruction there. And her post reminded me of that song, and so I just wrote to her on Instagram randomly. It was just like, hey, I saw your post. It reminded me of this song. This song has been a balm to my spirit many, many times. I hope that it will be a balm to your spirit as well. And she wrote me back, and she said, thank you so much for sending that song. Peggy has been a mentor to me, and I had forgotten about that song. And I was just so blown away by that, and I was just like, you know, I'm an Aries. I'm going to just shoot my shot. And so I wrote to her, and I said, you know what would be really cool is if you, me, and like the Resistance Revival Chorus did a reimagined version of that song. And she wrote back and said, let's freaking do it.
Oh, my gosh.
And so we did. So,
Boom.
yeah, it was so great.
Just floating an idea
you know,
out there.
sometimes you just got to take your shot.
Yeah.
That's it.
And guess what?
Yeah.
What we call that is, to make it yet another sports analogy, that was nothing but net, baby.
There you go.
Nothing
Swish.
but net. Yes, right.
Yeah, I'm starting off the tone for the dad jokes. I'm notorious for them, by the way. You know, you see these little cute cheeks, you don't think that, but oh yeah, it's really intense.
No. I felt the vibe the moment you walked in. What are you talking about? Awesome. Want to crush a tune?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
We're gonna play you a song off of my new album, Reclamation. This song is called "The Difference Between," and this song is a clap back to another country song. Somebody who thought they knew a little something about a small town, but I'm from a small town. This is called "The Difference Between."
you wanna build a wall. Well, okay, let's build a wall around you and yours so you can figure out it ain't just your town that's small. See, I grew up country too, so tell me what's your excuse for that backhanded, hand-me-down, downright dangerous point of view? Cause the hate you give is gonna tell on you, and the way you live, yeah, it will too. We gotta get on the same page, the same team, if America's gonna be more than a dream. Ooh, the difference between me and you, we're as country as we wanna be, without all the hate and the bigotry. Ooh, it's time that we tried something new. I'm ready to make room. To tell you the truth, that's the difference between me and you. Me and you. You. To tell you the truth, that's the difference between me and you. You say you wanna send them back. Well, I'd like to send you back. Back in time so you can realize those lies you learned weren't facts. See, I'm from the South like you, so tell me what's your excuse? It's right or wrong, not left or right, and it sure ain't red or blue. No, there ain't no shame in what you don't know, but closed mind denying ain't how you grow. Is it a discourse, a civil war? Do we believe we're worth a little bit more? Ooh, the difference between me and you, we're as country as we wanna be, without all the hate and the bigotry. Ooh, it's time that we tried something new. I'm ready to make room. To tell you the truth, that's the difference between me and you. The difference between me and you, we're as country as we wanna be, without all the hate and the bigotry. Ooh, it's time that we tried something new. I'm ready to make room. To tell you the truth, that's the difference between me and you. Me and you. You. To tell you the truth, that's the difference between me and you.
Oh my.
That's it. You know, we're not afraid of a tough conversation.
Oh my. I worked in vocational ministry for a long time, and there's a saying, there's a phrase that when pastors try to be a little bit, tongue-in-cheek and try and make it seem like they were about to get on the edge. Go, oh, all right, we're stepping out of the edge now. We're going from preaching. You just moved from preaching into meddling.
Well, you know.
Right? Let me tell you, folks, first off, Chris Matthews.
Thanks so much, everybody.
Oh, my gosh. Welcome in, my friend.
Thanks, y'all.
Thanks for being here, my friend.
Pleasure. Absolute pleasure. It's so fun. I hardly ever get to play with a band, so this is such a treat for me for so many reasons.
Same. It's such a delight because I grew up listening to a lot of folk and country and Americana, right? And then I went off to school. Really, I came to jazz mostly academically, but fell in love with that art form very much so, but just at a later period. So like I had these sort of two different worlds. Yeah. And so when they get to like collision course into each other and be able to use some of like that, it's all acoustic music and it's all this vibe and this storytelling. And you'd be hard pressed to find guys who really lean into learning the jazz idiom, who understand the stories being told instrumentally, right?
Exactly.
And be able to, right? And it's so fun when you get to be able to find these amazing folk storytellers and combine them with cats who can tell stories with their instruments like this. Right?
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
It's a lot of fun.
Awesome. We're gonna tell some more stories.
Yeah.
This next song that we're gonna sing, I picked this song specifically to show love to Kansas. This song is called Suit and Tie. And Tennessee and Kansas, unfortunately, we are having an awful lot of things in common right now.
Yeah.
And with regards to the LGBTQ community and especially the trans community. And, you know, gender and gender expression are both so deeply, deeply personal. They are nobody's business, least of all the government's. And for a group of folks who swear they love freedom so much, this song is called Suit and Tie.
Oh, that means I should probably get my chart up.
Yeah, definitely.
I should probably do
I mean,
that.
you're welcome to improv. I mean, we're talking about jazz. Like, you're welcome to just
I'm just
go
like
right in
listening.
there.
I'm hanging out, going like, oh, this is all great stuff. Yes. And now let me hit the magic button.
Perfect.
And now we're set.
Okay, now we're ready. All right, you going to kick us off?
That right there. There we go.
Yeah.
He's been a boy until he realized that wasn't him at all. Never felt like one or the other of those decals that assigned us to a bathroom stall. They turned 18, went to court, paid the fee, chose a new name to be called. They were a boy until they realized that wasn't them at all. I've been a girl from as far back as my memory recalls. Never looked much like the others. I was always too big, always too tall. Loved Carolina blue, loved my He-Man shoes and playing basketball. I've been a girl from as far back as my memory recalls. This world is a mess and it's getting worse as days go by. Uncivil unrest about who's a girl and who's a guy. But this heart beating in my chest knows the truth I can't deny. I might look good in a dress, but I feel better in a suit and tie. He's been a boy from as far back as his memory recalls. Never looked much like the others. He was always too soft, always too small. Loved to dance and sing and cut up fashion magazines for all his paper dolls. He's been a boy from as far back as his memory recalls. She's been a girl since before she knew the word trans at all. Never felt much like the others, trapped inside the casket confines of their gender's walls. Moved to Tennessee, now she's so scared she can barely breathe from all their hateful laws. She's been a girl since before she knew the word trans at all. This world is a mess and it's getting worse as days go by. Uncivil unrest about who's a girl and who's a guy. But this heart beating in my chest knows the truth I can't deny. I might look good in a dress, but I feel better in a suit and tie. Yeah, I look good in a dress, but I look better in a suit and tie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things that immediately. So first off, awesome song.
Thank
You know, awesome song. You know, it's funny when I'm listening to music for prepping for these. You know, I'll build out like a playlist, right? You know, and I'll have the tunes like, okay, cool, they're doing this for a cover, then and I'll just be bebopping along, you know, and I won't even be like, I'm kind of letting sort of the music sort of sit in. You can't do that with Chris Matthews' song. Because when you're gonna lie, you're like, whoa, when was the last time I heard that in a lyric, right? Like never. And you write songs that are, and it's not like the music is drawing. It's that and the truth is so present.
One would hope that more of us would aspire to that.
It is inescapable with your music. The message that the form and the function together.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's like this wonderful Ani DeFranco quote. She says, "People used to make records as in a record of an event," and I think as a folk musician, you know, I take that to heart. I think so many of these songs matter to not just me, but, you know, as kind of a record of what is happening in this country and in this world. And, you know, folk musicians have always been the ones to kind of tell the truth and tell the truth when it's not popular to be doing so. And I think more of us are understanding the urgency of that, especially in times like these.
Yeah. I will say this. First off, Ani DeFranco was great.
Great.
Right? I love the capturing of the record of events, you know, the moment of events, but also, and that's one of the things I think just the experiential sort of zeitgeist of where we are today. We don't experience things as records, and I say that like as 3 1/3, you know, conceptually of like extended plays, EPs. We are so bite-sized, so 15 seconds, so this, so that, right?
Yeah, such a short attention span.
Right, and we are missing out on the magic moments even in between the songs, which leads me to a very delightful part about listening to your album. Also, I am a sucker. I am such a sucker for interludes. On albums.
Yeah. I had to put one in there.
You sure did, and it's killer. So if you guys like these songs that we're doing right now, Millie sure does. The point is that it's great, and you should listen to it not just in these little snippets. Although you're doing an incredible job of weaving them together in a tapestry. It's like you've done this before. But one of the things that I love listening to albums are these little surprise. Some artists, you know, love sneaking these little Easter eggs,
Yeah, exactly.
and you got them. And so there's one on this album, Reclamation. As I was listening to it again, just made me smile because I love it. Tell me about the rep. So tell us about the rep.
You know, I'm a preacher's kid from southeastern North Carolina, and usually I tell people I'm a PK, and everybody always assumes it's my dad, and I like to just say, and that right there is the patriarchy. It's my mom. My mom is a preacher.
Yeah, she is.
And the Rev, you know, she is my guiding light, and she has this wonderful, Millie, are you hearing stories about Grandma? You want to make sure she knows you're here? She has this wonderful ability to kind of be accidentally profound, and she was, you know, helping tell me this story about why she loves puzzles so much, which led to the song. And so I got her to give me like a nice little sound clip for the album talking about puzzling. And that's what we use for the interlude, just called The Rev. So it's so fun.
It's so great. And what a great setup. So the song came from that, or she set it up with her?
Yeah, no, it totally came from that. So she's
Wow.
retired and also is retired from her day job. She's a retired civil servant. And so in her retirement, she has found this deep, deep love of puzzling. She and her sister both, and so they will like send each other the same puzzle and then like troll each other about who did the puzzle better, you know. Rev's like, I started on the outside, I've been done for 2 weeks, you should have done what I did.
Oh my god.
And so she's just like telling me this story, just nerding out about her puzzling technique, and I was just like, man, that would make a really great song.
Right?
And so that's what was the impetus for the bigger picture.
I mean, some people must go like, find the corners. Like, no, but not her, right?
No.
Because, you know.
No. Yeah, all that wisdom, all the wisdom contained in the interlude. I'm not going to give it away. It's a great life lesson. So
Yeah. And that really, and that it was a great example of how great spiritual leaders of throughout history have found within some of the most profound truths in what we do every day.
yeah, that's how it goes. There's nothing new under the sun. You know, you can find the secret to life in the most unexpected places. So
Yeah. It's really good. You should go listen to it. Just saying. We got a next one coming up. This next song.
Yeah, this song that we're gonna sing for you now. This one is called "Cancel Culture," and this song is about kind of all those things that, you know, we have in this country a bit of an obsession with canceling folks when there are just so many actual things that we should and could be canceling, so many problems that we could be solving instead of worrying so much about canceling people. And so that's what this song is about. So, you know, if you're at home and listening to this song, I always tell people when we're in person singing this song, if there's something in there that makes you just want to, woo, you have my consent, and you should definitely do that from the comfort of your own home. If there's something in there you agree with, we need to learn how to be a little bit loud right now with our outrage. And so I hope from wherever you are, you will just, woo, give us a little quick one if you hear something in there you agree with. And then at the end of this song, because folk music especially is always made to do its job best when we do it together. At the end of this song, you'll hear these guys singing, as Dr. King said so beautifully all those years ago. He said, "Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that." And so at the end of this song, I sing, "Drive out the darkness with the light." And you'll hear these guys answer me back, "Drive out the darkness, drive out the darkness." And I hope you'll answer us back too.
Seattle, we want to hear you.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Yeah, this is Cancel Culture.
Take us there, my friend.
All right.
There's a whole lot in our culture I'd cancel if I could. Instead of banning books, I'd ban gerrymandering for good. The rich would feed the poor like the good Lord said they should. And every child, without exception, would feel loved and understood. No more whitewashing our history when the truth will set us free. No more watching corporate profits soar while people sink into poverty. No more telling kids they're flawed because you think that your God would. There's a whole lot in our culture I'd cancel if I could. There's a whole lot in our culture we should cancel right away. Instead of banning saying gay, we should ban racist holidays. Teachers should get to teach without worrying about their pay, or if they'll have an active shooter that they'll have to keep at bay. No more kids in bulletproof backpacks. It's a school, not a war. No more pretending that machine guns are what the Second Amendment was for. No more doing nothing because it's easier most days. Yeah, there's a whole lot in our culture we should cancel right away. There's a whole lot in our culture we could cancel if we tried. Instead of banning abortions, we could trust women to decide. Every size and shape of body could be normalized, and every type of mental illness could finally be destigmatized. No more squeezing and contorting into boxes we don't fit. No more saying that we're fine when we're not, but scared to admit it. No more telling little boys it's better not to cry. Yeah, there's a whole lot in our culture we could cancel if we try. We've been marching in these streets, singing we shall overcome, praying all the world to give up all their bonds and all their guns. I just want peace, a very kind, for the whole world tonight, and to believe that Martin is right. We can drive out the darkness with the light. Drive out the darkness, drive out the darkness. We can drive out the darkness with the light. Drive out the darkness, drive out the darkness. We can drive out the darkness with the light. Drive out the darkness, drive out the darkness. We can drive out the darkness with the light. Drive out the darkness, drive out the darkness. We can drive out the darkness with the light.
Heck yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can. Yeah,
Right?
we can.
Chris Matthews. Great tune.
Thank
Great
you
tune.
so much.
You know what it made me think of when we did that tune?
What's up?
The fact that we haven't done a very important part of this stream yet.
Oh, what's that?
Well, it's something that I think really flows in with really just that universality that we need to all find within our fellow brothers and sisters. You know? And even though it may sound slightly patriarchal, it's actually the opposite. It's actually taking something and that would normally seem assigned to a particular person and allowing all of us to embrace it.
That's right.
That, my friends, would be one of our newest, frankly, most acclaimed, celebrated, most demanded, if I'm being truly like real
Give
here,
people what they want.
right? Is our newest segment, which we like to call Dad Jokes. That's the only setup. You don't even get to play.
We
it.
like that. We like that.
Yeah.
We like to call it that.
Yeah, we like to call it Dad Jokes. So
I'm
it
new
is.
here.
It is. I'm new here. So with that, now what we get to do? Now we actually get to do like a little. We get to play. If you want to play along, you can. It's just in C. Yeah. So with that, friends, we're gonna go do our favorite section called Dad Jokes. And it's a little bit of wisdom in true dad jokery style. And who would like to start? Who should we have start?
I feel like mine is exceptionally dad-esque.
Yeah, I think we. Well, you know, who am I to deny our headliner the opportunity to kick it off? Chris, what do you got for us?
How do you catch a squirrel?
Ooh. You know what? Let me think. Hold on. If you're gonna catch a squirrel, I'm gonna say probably not. I got nothing. What do you got?
Climb a tree and act like a nut.
That's it. That's it. That's it. That, you know what? That checks out.
Yeah.
I've actually did that once. It worked. Well, actually, no, it was a groundhog. Actually, I was walking along the road, that trail, was walking through, like, out, there's like a corner where there's no houses there. And I'm like, just walking along. It was like 2 days ago. And not a squirrel, but as I'm walking, like, what is that, a beaver, a dog? It was a groundhog all the way up like 15 feet going really not gracefully down the tree. And so I had to literally check out ChatGPT at that moment and go, can groundhogs climb trees? I'm pretty sure they can, but like I think I just saw one, but yeah. It's like, as I said, and in fact, ChatGPT, they sort of can. It's the going up that's easy and the coming down that's hard. And I'm like, that checks out.
Wow.
Join the club, tree hog. Join the club,
I'm
man.
not prepared for Kansas wildlife. I'm gonna have to.
Apparently they aren't either. Right? They're not even praying for themselves. So with that, thank you, Chris. Thank you so much for sharing your dead jokosity.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm so happy I can meet the moment.
I think we should go from the headliner to the rookie of the bunch.
Absolutely.
So Jim, what do you got for us, buddy?
What goes up and never comes down? Your age.
Nice. This week it feels like gas prices, but
Yeah. Oh! Exactly. Yeah. Your age. Yeah. Unfortunate.
I mean, unless you're really bad at math, maybe.
Well, you know what?
True.
Yeah.
That's
Carry
true.
the
Or
one.
remembering when you were born.
Yeah. Yeah. How many places to pie? Anyway. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Jim. Well done. Yes. Yeah. You've officially entered the ranks of dad jokes now on live streaming. Well done.
Yeah, first timer here, so.
My gosh. But was that your first dad joke ever, like on a live stream?
On a live stream for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Amazing.
But
Well done.
the
Well done.
4-year-old.
Oh no. I mean,
There's dad jokes.
So that so basically you're a ringer is what you're trying to tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of good. Brandon Day. What do you got for us, buddy? I'm gonna move up. D.
Wow.
the anticipation.
I
Wow.
know.
My goodness.
I'll be honest. I drew this one, and I haven't looked at it, so I'm going to be
Right.
as surprised as you. And in fact,
Wonderful.
well, we'll just see how it goes.
Okay.
Did you hear about the population of Ireland's capital?
Ooh. No. Actually, I think I did. I think.
Oh,
No,
yeah?
I didn't. I lied.
You didn't.
No. What's up with Ireland's capital?
It's Dublin.
Oh my gosh.
That one got me.
You know what?
That one got me.
Speaking of Dublin, I got another one too.
Ew, great job. Well
That's
done.
right. Is
Keep
this?
going. I
is
got
this?
Danny Book going for you.
Ah, great. A ham sandwich walks into a bar and orders a beer. The bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve food here."
Boy. Man.
That
Wow.
checks out.
It would have been cool if you could have parlayed the Dublin into the ham sandwich.
Oh my God!
Dublin
You know,
or cheese.
what's like a good what's like a good Irish sandwich?
The Reuben,
Yeah,
the corned beef.
yeah. That's what I was thinking. The corned beef. Yeah,
A toasty.
a toasty.
Very nice,
yeah.
very
Sorry. If it was a toasty that walked in,
A tato toasty would be
a
the
tater
most.
toasty walked into a bar. There you go.
That's it. Next time.
Next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair. Do you guys okay? Is it my turn now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
definitely.
let me think. Okay, I'm put. First off, we got to get up. Oh no, hold on. We got to get it to E flat. You know why? You know why it's the key of E flat? We got to play this one in because it's the key they named after me.
There we go.
And that's not a dad joke. I tell it to all my students whenever. Oh yeah, right. Whenever a student has to play E flat, I mean, I kind of have to go. Okay, let's do E flat. You know, the one
There
that
we
they
go.
named after me. So, you know. Because of the flat. There's a flat. The sign, it's a B, it's a lowercase b.
Yeah.
See, that actually just elevated the dad joke because I
It
explained
was
it.
great. It was great.
Yeah, exactly. And Millie in the background
Goodness.
doing that actually took it up yet another notch I couldn't do on my own. Thank you, Millie.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The
Extra
whistle
treats
tones
for
are
you
really
later.
something. The whistle tones are really something.
Extra treats.
Yeah.
Extra treats. Cool. All right. I do have. I was gonna tell you a joke. I haven't even told you the joke yet. Oh my gosh. That's yet another master of dad joke telling. By the way, that you forget you were about to tell a dad joke and like everyone's waiting for you. And you're like, guys are like, I got a dad joke. Da-da-da. Okay. Do you guys want to hear a joke about? How about we tell you a joke about a stone? You know what? Never mind. I'll skip that one. That's right. That's right. You know what, Jim? I kind of wish you picked this one because it really is right up your alley. Do you know what the most musical part? You'll know this. No ringers allowed. Do you know what the most musical part of a chicken is? The drumstick.
So good.
And that, my friends, concludes the last part of our brand new segment, getting rave reviews in Rolling Stone, called Dad Jokes. There it is.
So great.
Thank you. I'll tell you what, it does pretty good actually on YouTube Shorts.
All right.
Yeah.
Delightful.
Be watching for them later.
That's great.
It's blow up, taking over the internet by storm or stone. Wait, we skipped that one. Never mind. Oh, it's back! It's a running dad joke. Look out! Oh my gosh! So all of those crazy notes.
Wild
ready for the
times.
next one?
It's wild times.
I got to tell you, this has been an absolute delight having you, and it's an honor, honest, to have you here
It's
as,
an honor
as
to
part
be
of what
here.
we do. It's really special, and so many of, I can tell you just personally, so many of our community resonates with every single song that you've sung and every single verse. We have folks who connect in directly meaningful ways. You are, in some ways, preaching to the choir, but in some ways also just really ministering to the church.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
As my good friend Dave Gunning says, sometimes you got to preach to the choir to sing louder. So I think some of that has got a place too.
Yeah. Coming in, I'm like, usually I like to do prep work, right? For these things to kind of like, okay, have ideas and elements of how can I help them, connect from song to story and into the next section. And I think through what are some things that I think in particular these songs lay out but I'm just thinking, Chris, to write any one of these songs, like you have to have so much stories within you. And I'm thinking like you come in like, where do we begin? I'm like, and so and it came to me actually what I really love more than anything, Chris, for you to share tonight, is your album Reclamation, which did kind of okay and stuff, kind of won a few awards and whatnot. But it's a story of that moment right now. Like, so you've been living through life. We have all stories from every period of childhood, and Reclamation, though, with the song that we opened with, The Difference Between You and Me, right? We played that one. That's the opening song. It was the opening song for this set. Artists don't pick songs by accident to kick off their album.
No, we do not.
No.
It is a painstaking process.
Yeah. And so when we lead with something, we're leading with it for a reason. And we're telling a particular story in this particular moment in time that leads it through. And of course, the whole album tells a whole much more, it's a novella on of its own. Yeah. But I would just, so maybe within the idea of the album and maybe also within the idea of, just the songs that you're picking tonight and where we are, especially right now, because since you came out, the album was 2025 released, correct?
Yes, that's right. January 2025.
A few things have happened
Just a few.
since then.
Just a few.
And so what I would love, if you could, with our audience tonight, you're a person who uses stories to help and to challenge and exhort and to heal.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's one of the reasons, this is literally a show called Storytime.
Yeah.
And so couldn't think of a better person to bring on, but I would love to hear, what story are you trying to tell both with the album, and is there anything you'd like, any addendum, or maybe something that you'd like to say? And by the way, on the album that you're telling right now, and you'd love to be able to tell more of. Does that help? Does that frame it well?
Yeah, absolutely. So the title of the album itself, it's called Reclamation, and it's kind of a three-pronged reclamation. As a Black Southerner, so much about the identity of the South. Especially in music, we think of country music being so rooted in the South and in traditions of the South, and yet we never seem to think about people who look like me as part of that narrative, even though that genre, and so many of those genres, originated with people who look exactly like me. And so kind of a reclamation of that, first and foremost. That's kind of the essence of the difference between, which is why that song was the perfect song to kick off the album. And then, of course, as a PK, as a preacher's kid, as a person of faith, who is also LGBTQ, so many times we are assumed to not belong in those spaces, and we very much belong in those spaces. We are fearfully and wonderfully made just as we are. And so some of the songs on the album, like Jesus Would, is a message just speaking to that, and a reclamation of that space for us, for people who are like me, who love like me, who are also people of faith, of deep, deep faith and spirituality. And, just kind of overall, also, women, they tend to think that just women can't write really good country songs, and that just is not true. So, there are a couple of really beautiful, straightforward, very traditional country love songs up there as well. And so, yeah, the album is very intentionally named, and I think we said everything we wanted to say and hoped to say with that album. And the songs that I'm writing right now kind of pick up with what has transpired in the year since that album came out. Yeah, we're gonna sing a song about that now.
Before we do, I have good news. We have a donation from Sharewag. So our first one in. Thank you, Sharewag. Yes, thank you, Sharewag. And so if we could, so this is your first.
My big moment.
I know this is your big moment, right? So go ahead and find a duck of choice.
Okay.
And go ahead
This
and.
one feels like the vibe.
Yeah. Sharewag. This is Sharewag approved. Yes,
Okay.
100%. And so Sharewag, SHAR.
That's what we want to know.
WAG, like wagging the millie tail.
All right. Great.
Sharewag, all one word.
All right,
Sharewag, thank
split
you
it
so much
up
for your
just
support.
For space,
There's, you know what?
There we go.
Boom.
Do I get to just leave it there?
You sure? In fact, yeah. You can put it right there on the top shelf.
Perfect.
Yeah, even more so. There you go.
Like that top shelf.
Like that top shelf. Boom. I'll put that in the armory so that can be. There it is.
Top shelf rubber duck.
Top tier,
right.
baby.
Thank you, Sharewag.
Thank you, Sharewag. Thanks for helping out, folks. This is a reminder tonight. All online tips go straight to these amazing musicians here to help them keep them on the road, help them keep doing what they do, which is sharing stories for folks like me and you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What song are we hearing next, my friend?
This next song we're going to do is called One Small Act. And this song is a love letter to our cousins in Minneapolis and to our cousins in Kansas City and so many other places who are doing a very important work right now in this moment of showing us exactly what it means to be a patriot of this country and to be a good steward of this democracy of ours. And that's what this song is about. It's about all of those small individual acts of people, doing what John Lewis said as finding a way to get in the way. And so as the song unfolds, every time the chorus comes around, I say, but we know the truth, The next line is one small act. And so I hope these guys will sing that. I hope you'll sing that. And then in the bridge, it's just the repetition of that phrase, one small act, and then I sing, and then one small act, and I sing. And so I hope every time you hear those words, one small act, you'll sing those words.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the donation after or before? We got a new one.
Either one.
Let's do it.
Whatever feels good.
New one from Songra Kurayume. But you don't have to write that whole out. You can just write Songra.
You see the panic on my face? I was like, oh.
You know what? I practiced when we do the. I had to practice. Songra Kurayume subscribe. I like it took me like 7 tries, but I finally got it down.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay.
Songra, Songra.
Songra. Oh, lovely.
Yep. Monster of the most. Thank you,
Should
Songra.
I say M-O-M? No, I'm just there we go. Thank you, Songra.
Awesome. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for helping these folks do what they do.
Absolutely.
And with that, we got some EB Mod love thrown our way. Let's throw some Chris Matthews love their way.
Yeah.
Grandma's hands are tired from that factory job before. But when masked men took her neighbor, she said, I won't just hide behind my door. She picked up her needle, started knitting day and night, a relic of the past to remind her how to fight. It's just a hat to them, but we know the truth. One small act sparks another one too. From Minneapolis to Kansas City, from sea to shining sea, neighbors are singing out for their neighbors to be free, singing ice out of our city. SFC retired, 6 tours and countless scars. But when masked men shot his neighbor, he said they'd gone way too far. With shrapnel in his body, he laced up his boots again, made him a sign that said, this will defend. It's just a march to them, but we know the truth. One small act sparks another one too. From Minneapolis to Kansas City, from sea to shining sea, neighbors are singing out for their neighbors to be free, singing ice out of our city. She didn't think when she wrote it, she just did what she could do. When masked men came a-calling at her youngest child's school, she grabbed a pen and paper and just wrote it all down. After shaking the rafters at a church across town, it's just a song to them, but we know the truth. One small act sparks another one too. One small act when you can't stop crying. One small act, you just keep on trying. One small act, let it lift us higher. One small act, let it spread like wildfire. One small act, when you can't stop crying. One small act, you just keep on trying. One small act, let it lift us higher. One small act, let it spread like wildfire. From Minneapolis to Kansas City, from sea to shining sea, neighbors are singing out for their neighbors to be free, singing ice out of our city.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I don't know why the Reverend worries about me going to places like Kansas singing songs. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on, but there's so many things to be hopeful about. And most of those things have to do with the people who call this country home. You know, that line about Kansas City, it's because so many people in Kansas City stood up to say, hey, we don't want that facility to be here. You know, you guys, we hear about that all the way in Tennessee. We hear about that all over the place. You give us hope when we see our cousins in all these places standing up and being brave. So I had to put some love for Kansas City in there.
Can I tell you, that actually shocked me when I first saw that, because I didn't realize it was national news, right? Like, I just like, what are you guys doing? Big knuckleheads. Like, there's a reason the prison was closed, guys. It's like, like, it's horrible. Like, I knew people who worked over at Leavenworth. I've known military people over, like, who said, that place is scary. Like, why would you want to do, like, if all the things you could possibly do, like, all the worst possible options, and it's in my backyard, guys. What are you doing? And I just thought, okay, well, like, no one else is gonna care. Like we're gonna talk about it. And then that showed up in your lyric, and I went, oh.
Oh yeah, yeah. We were paying attention.
You
Some
were
of
paying
us are
attention.
paying very, very close attention.
And I'm really glad that. How do I put that? Like, it's just, oh, we're not like. It feels sometimes a little regional. Yeah, it feels like and in fact, in some ways, I feel like it would be easier to control things, perhaps, if it was kept. Well, that's just up in Minneapolis. Well, that maybe it's Kansas City, and right. And so, one of the things that you're doing, especially, and just by the fact that you're on the road, the fact that you're here, and the fact that we're on the interwebs talking about things, right, is that we can take all of these things and talk about them in a way that connects folks.
Yeah, because you know it's here in this city today, and tomorrow it'll be in all these other places. And so, you know, these are not the times for things to be insular and to think that, well, it's just isolated, it's just over there. No, it is everywhere. So we have to all be ready. We have to all be having these conversations. We have to all be thinking about these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great song. And is that something that's going to be coming up? So
that's unreleased.
Yeah.
You got a little sneak peek there.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
What a privilege and delight to do that
Yeah.
with you tonight.
Yeah, it's been an exciting year. I mean, I just had a song come out on March 28th called Forged in Fire. And then I have 2 new songs coming out April 24th. Two tracks. One is a rewrite of Woody Guthrie's song Deportee.
Oh, cool.
Such an absolute honor to get his family's blessing to do that.
Man.
And of course his label, the folks who manage his catalog, to get their blessing as well. So that song will be called Citizen. That'll be coming out on the 24th with another song as well. Millie, I promise I'm going to take you out as soon as this is done. Don't you worry, girl. I've got your back. But that song that we just sang, One Small Act, that song is unreleased, but I am singing that song in as many places as I can until we get enough money together to release that one as well. So, yeah.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Now, I gave you at least 2 excuses to come to Kansas.
Oh, yeah.
We had Storytime tonight.
Yeah.
And you got another show tomorrow.
That's right.
That's
right.
Can you tell us a little bit about that one?
So that show is going to be exciting. I'll get to play some songs that we haven't gotten to play tonight, which will be really cool. And the one thing that's always, I think, kind of the best part of being at a live show is the singing together. It's medicine to be able to do that, to hear people, your neighbors and strangers and friends lift their voices together in solidarity about so many of these things. And so that's kind of always the part that I love most about the live shows, is getting to have just the choir of the people. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. So if you're around, if you're not too far from here, come to the live show tomorrow as well. It's going to be great.
It's going to be killer. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Kelly Hunt, a gal who has lived many places, calls Kansas City one of her homes.
There you go.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be opening as well tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you want to find out more music about that, folks, Maz, can we put that in chat? It's musiconmetcalf.com. Music on Metcalf, which is spelled METCALF.com. Check that out, folks. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll be there. We'll be hanging out a lot tomorrow.
Yes, we have many things to do.
There's so many things, all the things. One of the things that we got to do right now also, though, before we move on, is celebrate those cool, super awesome, amazing EB mods that we just mentioned.
There you go.
It's one of my favorite games. Did I tell you about my favorite game?
No.
It's second only to Dad Jokes here
Okay.
in Storytime. So it's
Does it
kinda
have as
serious.
cool of a music
It
interlude?
actually does.
Amazing.
How did you, man? It's like I feel like you.
You know, great
Yeah.
minds
Yeah,
think alike.
something like that. I just hang out with all the cool kids. That's what I do. So we're gonna do a little game, and if you're part of the Twitch cosmos, or part of the YouTube universe, or part of the Millie Magnosphere, you can play along. Just go to your chat window wherever you are. Go to the window, say chat. I'm gonna play with my game, and what you do is you find your chat window wherever you can type a message in. Yeah, G. Yeah, and. It's really easy to play along. It's a super fun game. Trust me, you're going to enjoy it. All you have to do is type the following. Just 5. I had to count. I did musician. It's even musician math. I could count this high. Type exclamation point. Not the words exclamation point. Type the symbol. Exactly. Exclamation point. The letter M. The letter O. The letter D, as in doggo. And the letter S. Let me repeat that. All things like no spaces, just type exclamation point, letter M is in Mike, O-D-S, and start spamming that in chat if you would, so we can thank our amazing friends together singing E-B mod, show your love for E-B mod, show your love for E-B mod, show your love for E-B mod. Everybody! E-B mod, show your love for E-B mod, show your love for E-B mod, show your love for E-B mod. Arcana Eclipse, Eyes on the Sky, Lady Fairy Paracoda, and Sandra Kurai Yume. We love you guys. You're all right. I think you're okay. They're amazing. Some of these guys have been with me almost since the beginning.
Amazing.
And I tell you what, they make me look way cooler than I am, which is
Nice.
a low bar. Let's be real. But they elevate the bar 10 times over. Thank you, friends. Thanks for doing what you do. They're some pretty cool folks. You even met one today. She's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, she was great.
She's all right. Yeah.
And she liked my dog, so that was great.
Oh man, she loves your dog. She loves. I mean, who would not love that dog? Goodness gracious. She said, "Labor said, oh shucks." Thank you for everyone who played along. We have one last thing because we have one last song.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we've got presents. Just saying, we need to get a musical cue for presents. We've got presents. Wait, that's the Jetsons. Oh right. Okay, now I just got a content strike. Okay. Anyway, would you like some presents?
Sure.
Okay.
It's
So
my birthday month.
yeah,
Definitely.
so one of the things that we love to do is make sure that when you go out on the road that you feel like you've come and you've been given more than we've taken, right?
So
and so
nice.
complete with an Amazon Prime bag. We're like, well, what does that mean? No, I'm serious, because it's insulated.
Okay,
It's an insulated because they do Amazon grocery here. And so if you're getting grocery stuff, so like you have like a cheap version that you can disposable cooler right here in the bag alone. That alone is worth at least, I don't know, a nickel. There you go. So with that, please, Millie, you want to help her open presents?
Definitely.
My friend, feel free to share one at a time.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what each one is.
All right.
Just, if you need Millie to hold them, just give me a gem.
Oh my
He's the
gosh.
drummer, he's a Sherpa, he does all the
Okay,
things.
there's lots of stuff.
There's
in
so
here.
much stuff. I kind of want to look crazy. Okay, oh man, you hit one of the best ones. So that, right, friends, right there, that is
Oops.
Healthy Grows, a farm in Iowa.
Amazing.
Right there, you also see their name on a shield. They're a big-time supporter here
Nice,
at
very
EB
nice.
Lounge.
Thank you.
One of the things that they grow on their tree farm is aronia bushes and aronia berries. So you think the blueberries are hot stuff? You think they're great? You think, oh, they're so good for you. They got like, I don't know about it. Let me tell you about aronia berries.
Nice. Thank you so
Aronia berries have 4 to 5 times the amount of antioxidants and good stuff in that, and
Love
that's a
to see
powder
it.
form.
Love to see
You can
it.
take it with you. It's shelf stable, baby.
Right.
You know, it's so hard to get healthy stuff while you're on the road
Yes,
driving
it
into the
is. It
thing. So
definitely is.
there it is.
So great.
Enjoy.
All right. I'll mix that in my granola bowl.
Exact. Yeah. In fact, that's what.
we go.
Yep.
Okay, we got some moon cheese.
Oh, okay. So you, my friend, leveled up on the moon cheese. So the moon cheese, should have 3 flavors in there. Normally we've been these. Okay. So moon cheese, again, shelf stable. Go and show to the boys. You can show to the boys. They probably Jim hasn't seen these. Like this is Jen's first time experiencing all the goodies that our guests get. Do you know moon cheese? Do you know moon cheese?
No.
Oh my gosh,
It's
dude.
like space ice cream.
Right.
With
You,
cheese.
you saw the level up, didn't you? Right? Okay. So moon cheese is basically baked cheese. It's also shelf stable for like a year. You can put it on your dashboard, and it's so hard to get protein that isn't a freaking snack Slim Jim, right? And or like a really scary hot dog that you really question life choices if you eat it from a place, right? So those cheese right there, amazingly good. But I just found this flavor version like 2 weeks ago, dude. It's like,
Amazing.
I got to get this for Chris.
Yeah, that's just very exciting. I'm very excited about the moon cheese.
Yeah,
pass 'em out.
Millie's
I'll keep
also a
Okay.
little excited.
I've got this right here.
Okay, so the other two gentlemen got their chunk earlier. So as y'all may notice, behind me is a giant stone wall. Well, where these panels were for our newbies. Used to also be stone wall, but we had to chisel it. Okay, it's foam. We cut it out. But the point being, when people first used to come here as guests, the first thing that would almost never fail come out of their mouths was, "Wow, what a lovely dungeon you have here." I'm like, that is not the vibe I'm going for. So thanks to amazing, actually, songwriter Kuriyume and her partner
nice.
Kale, who
Awesome,
came down,
Sarah.
and helped us replace it with a cozier tavern. So now I don't have to keep saying it's not a dungeon. It's a tavern, but we have leftover stone to now commemorate.
So
your night.
great. I feel so honored. I will treasure this.
I just hope you don't throw it away. Use it as a doorstop.
No way.
Maybe like a
There's so
paperweight.
much cool
It's
stuff
not that
in
heavy
here.
though, is
I
it?
was gonna say it's foam.
That's
Yeah.
Tide
Use it for
Pods.
foam paper. Oh, yeah. Okay, so one of the things I always forget when I'm gone for a couple days, like, ooh, I might need to do laundry,
Some
dude.
laundry on the road.
Right? And
100%.
what? And so that's the with people with allergies and stuff,
Yeah.
that's like the
Nice hypoallergen.
exactly.
That's
That's
nice.
that
Very
kind.
nice. Very nice.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see. We got some. Is that some stevia?
Yeah, it is stevia in the raw. So again, finding something that isn't junk, you like artificial sweetener or just plain sugar, it's sometimes hard to find on the road.
There we go.
There you go.
Very nice. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, let's see what else we got in here.
Watch out for the scorpion. Okay, all right. That is if you want to go there tomorrow for lunch. So there are have you watched Ted Lasso?
Alaska?
Ted Lasso.
Oh, Ted Lasso. No, I haven't.
Okay, so Ted Lasso is Jason
seen a couple
Sudeikis, who is
episodes
from
with
Kansas
Miles,
City,
but yeah.
right? And so the character Ted Lasso also from Kansas City.
Okay, good
And
to
so there are many gentlemen. Back me up on this. There are a few really kind of well-known barbecue joints, maybe a little bit in town, like the American Royal, like the international, like fame of like a barbecuery. That's a word. Is here in Kansas City, and so. Of all, everyone might have their favorite one or two.
Yeah.
I will say the first one, though, that almost everyone gets introduced to is that seasoning right there,
Wow.
which is Joe's.
Wow.
Joe's Casey recipe. And that is the big meat seasoning. So if you ever are longing for a flavor of something that is not just a Jad joke, but also Kansas
Yeah.
City, sprinkle that on some chicken
Okay, good to know.
or some ground beef. Or, you know what, just a little bit on your arm. You just kind of lick it. It's great.
Very
It's
nice.
awesome.
I recognize this right here.
You know,
Right
I
away.
mean, you
Little
gotta have
logo.
some bling. You gotta have some swag.
Very nice. Little window cling.
Yes, my friend.
So great.
Okay.
And then this right here. What do we have right here?
Okay, so when you are traveling, sometimes it's just not enough to have, your Febreze.
Right.
Sometimes that odor just needs to go away, right?
Okay.
And those Arm & Hammer pods, they will fit in a shoe, they'll fit in bags, they'll fit in
Amazing.
hampers, and they deodorize, especially when you're traveling, like with the touring partner,
Yeah.
the duo partners, when they come in, they're like,
Exactly.
oh, thank God.
Amazing. All right,
Yeah.
that's great. I can't wait to test those out.
Yeah, they work pretty well.
Looks like we got some flavor packs.
You know,
We got some
again,
electrolytes.
well, those are actually that's beef bone broth
Okay.
in a pack. So you don't so you just all you have to do is dump it in like your cup, heat it. You're
Nice.
good.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I
Wow,
kind of
this
forgot
is
how much I put
amazing.
in. Let's
There's
look.
like lots
I
of
should have
stuff
done like
there.
a separate stream or a break. You probably should have done
What's
that.
that?
Okay. So that is wow. I did go crazy. Like what? Final
Espresso
episode. We
coffee
love Chris.
shot? Holy smokes.
Yeah. 40 milligrams of extra caffeine. I literally,
Amazing.
you'll see me drink that on Sunday mornings, like after I drink my coffee, because I'm like, I don't want to go out and get another coffee, but I'm sitting in church. So now I've been bringing one of those. I just throw it
Amazing.
back as a shot.
That will keep me up for like a 12-hour drive. I
Boom.
drink caffeine so infrequently. When I do, it really does its job.
There it
Those
is.
are going to be great.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. That's so kind.
My friend,
Appreciate
I
that.
hope they help you on your next leg wherever it takes you and however it takes you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
You've been a good sport.
Thank you.
We got one more tune, my friend.
Yeah.
Before we do that tune, I want to make sure that folks just get one more call. I want to thank all the folks. Thank you to everyone who's been here. Thanks to all everyone who's tuned in. Oh my gosh! Thank you also to Lady Berry with her dono. Thank you, Lady Berry. We appreciate you. You're really cool. We can hear you upstairs also. Lady Berry with a tip as well. So we got to write some Lady Berry down while she's doing that. So Lady Berry, all one word, Lady, and then Bear with a Y at the end. While Chris is taking care of that very, very important business, I'm going to take care of one more important business, which Lady Berry just did. Oh my gosh, we got another one in there from. We got two of them in there.
Amazing.
From Finger Picker Amy. That's what it is. I couldn't read it first. So Finger Picker Amy as well. Thank you, my friend. Thanks for supporting these amazing artists so they can keep going doing what they do. We do what we do for folks like you, and you're the ones who make it possible.
Amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Thank you so much.
Finger Picker Amy, but don't use any vowels for Finger Picker.
Oh boy. Well, Amy,
That's why I couldn't get it at first.
I want you to know I went in there a little prematurely. I just started writing away. I apologize.
You know what? She probably used it that way
Now
just
I
because
know.
someone else took Finger Picker Amy with the vowels. Like,
You
fine,
know.
I guess I'll do it without the vowels.
That's it.
So, you gave her vowels back.
That's it.
What you did,
Yeah.
you empowered her vowels. Well done. Amazing. Did I catch everybody? No, I missed it. Oh my gosh.
All right.
The person you're seeing bright and early tomorrow at 10 a.m.,
Amazing.
Diana Lynn. With the big one, Diana Lynn. Welcome in.
Okay, now before I go, is it two N's?
So it's two N's
I don't wanna make
in
the same
both, but
mistake.
it's an I in Lynn.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not a Y, but an I. Thank you, Diana Lynn. Diana Lynn is the DJ of the amazing show Tasty Brew.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Oh gosh, yeah. Great show. Great stuff. So, folks, if you enjoy what you're hearing here and you want to hear Chris do something really cool without having to put up with me, it's part of the process. Check out 10 a.m. KKFI 90.1 Tasty Brew with our good friend Diana Lynn. Thank you,
There we go.
Diana. And thanks for hanging
Thank
out with
you.
us, my friend. I'm so glad you were able to catch it. She's
sure.
good people. You're gonna like her. Okay.
Okay.
We got one song left.
All right.
I was going to say, by the way, if you haven't yet, make sure you take your opportunity to, and a lot of them just did. So follow the example of the cool people ahead of you. Haven't done so yet. And then we had a chance to hear from Chris. Things coming up. Brandon, anything coming up for you, brother?
Yeah.
Talk to us.
I actually get to play in my duo with of Beth and
With
Brandon.
Beth,
I'm
yeah.
and Brandon playing Saturday evening with Weary Ramblers.
Yes, sir.
At Green Guitar Folk House here in Lenexa, in Kansas
Yep.
City area. Come on out, check that out. It's going to be a fun time, and I think I even get the chance to maybe do a tune or two with them. I think that's going to be great.
Yeah, I was hoping that might actually happen because of the yeah. Weary Ramblers was our previous guests here. So you don't normally get a chance to have your backing band also do a show with you in a couple weeks later, and so as openers. So I was hoping that might work out.
It'll be a lot of fun. And then beyond that, as we recorded, Beth and I had recorded a live album in a pizza place, Waldo Folk.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Back in November, and we are getting ready to do the vinyl release party. I believe it's going to be in May. We're still nailing down the actual date for that.
Cool.
But that's going to be a ton of fun.
Yeah,
I
man.
love live music and the opportunity to kind of fight against AI and mass produce lots of time.
And Waldo
music,
Folk,
so,
what a great
yeah.
place to do it at. It's a really
Yeah.
growing, fairly new series that's doing really, really well and doing some great music and great stuff.
Trying to just keep the folk tradition alive, and let's keep singing together, talking together, and listening so much more to each other.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So that stuff coming from Brand. Jim, what do you got for us, brother? What's going on with you, buddy?
I don't really have anything going on right now.
I don't believe that.
I'm in that stage of life with small children.
Oh, then you got plenty going on, brother.
That's my my brain is basically 4-year-old, 6-month-old.
Yeah,
what I
man.
do. And I play some gigs here and there, but nothing of note that I can think of.
Okay. Well, guess what? Storytime and EB Lounge, we're gonna be bugging you then, because
I'm in.
oh man, rock on. and you know what? You can bring the children, and then we'll have a dog. So now, like that, Chris has basically convinced me I have to go get one tomorrow, so they can play with the dog, and you can have them play vicariously with
Let's
that.
do it.
Perfect. Done. It's all coming together. I love this. The synergy. Folks, one more tune. Thanks again for being here. Thanks for supporting what we do, and thanks for hopefully having a great time. We've got, you want to tell them about it?
Yeah, so this song is my song that just came out on No King's Day with a lot of intentionality behind that. This song is called Forged in Fire, and this song is a call and echo song. It is written in the tradition of my people. We're going to sprinkle in some instruments here and there, but it is made for you to just be able to march through the streets and sing this song, and I hope that you will. Yeah, it's the lyrics of the chorus are what I hope that you'll keep with you. And those words are, when faith is hard to find, when hope is on the decline, remember hate gets tired. Keep that steel in your spine. I hope that you will.
Chris Matthews.
Yeah. Anybody want to give me any? Is there fire in your eyes?
There's fire in your eyes.
We can melt that ice.
We can melt that ice.
If we stand and fight,
If we stand and fight,
we're gonna be alright.
we're gonna be alright.
Is there fire in your heart?
Is there fire in your heart?
You can do your part.
You can do your part.
Be a shot in the dark
Be a shot in the dark
till that powder spark.
to that powder spark.
When faith is hard to find,
Faith is hard to find.
when hope is on the decline,
When hope is on the decline.
remember hate gets tired.
Remember hate gets tired.
Keep that steel in your spine.
Keep that steel in your spine.
When faith is hard to find,
When faith is hard to find.
when hope is on the decline,
When hope is on the decline.
remember hate gets tired.
Remember hate gets tired.
Keep that steel in your spine.
Keep that steel in your spine.
Is there fire in your mind?
Is there fire in your mind?
Then get on the front line.
Get on the front line.
'Cause old thinking dies.
'Cause old thinking dies.
It's just a matter of time.
It's just a matter of time.
Is there fire in your feet?
Is there a fire in your feet?
Then start marching to the beat.
Start marching to the beat.
No backing down, no retreat.
No backing down, no retreat.
Till everybody gets free.
Till everybody gets free.
When faith is hard to
When
find,
faith is hard to find.
when hope is on the decline,
When hope is on the decline.
remember hate gets tired.
Remember hate gets tired.
Keep that steel in your spine.
Keep that steel in your spine.
When faith is hard to find,
Faith is hard to find.
when hope is on the decline,
When hope is on the decline.
remember hate gets tired.
Remember hate gets tired.
Keep that steel in your spine.
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 I have, again, I love when I get firsts on a show, you know, first in an episode and first in a season. This was the first where I actually didn't play a single note in the closing song, and I loved it. Like that's perfect. I just like, cool. That was great.
Thank you.
Or the fact that I even got to sing and hopefully didn't break anything. But man, Chris Matthews.
Thanks so much, everybody. Thanks so much, y'all. It's such a pleasure, absolute pleasure and honor getting to make music with you.
Jim Lauer, first time around the drums. Thank you, buddy. Absolute delight. What a delight. What a delight. Brandon Day, my good buddy. Many timer. So great. Can't wait to hear about your show. Dude, amazing.
Tell you more next season.
Oh, ooh, look what he did there. He did segue action.
Good job.
Y'all be safe, be well out there. Be safe, be well. Take care of yourselves. Look out for each other. And season 3, the motto is be the hero.
Very nice.
You
Very
know?
nice. Words to live by.
Yeah. We'll see y'all real soon. We're going to take a break from streaming for about a week because this is the last one. Then we'll be circling back to the summer series of EB Lounge, kicking up with our new one, Lady Barry helping to kick it off with a new feature part. We're doing a monthly thing along with it back to our usual twice a week piano lounge stream, but we have a monthly guest up now in the studio. We're set up for studio stuff where we can do a little fun duo stuff. Kicking it off, we like to call it the, if you've seen our studio and the Moss EB Cantina where we perform, you would understand why it's called the Duo of the Fates. Exactly. That's right. So catch it on April 19th. Be the first one with us for that. And but just follow all the YouTube, follow all the Twitches, all the things, and we'll make sure and keep you posted and abreast. Meanwhile, make sure you check out Chris Matthews. Is it chrismatthews.com?
Yeah, I am at Chris Matthews almost everywhere on the internet. You just have to spell it right, or you're going to end up at the Hardball website.
Use the Y.
That's right. It's just CRYS, 2 T's and Matthews.
There it is. There it is. Fantastic. Friends, take care. Be well. Thanks again for joining us. We'll see you again real soon. Be safe. Be well. And be